So, g'day.
G'day, buddy. How are you?
I'm
Good
well.
to see you, mate.
Yeah,
Lovely
you
to
too.
see you once again.
I know, it's been awesome. Mate, I appreciate you sort of taking time out to do this, so we'll race through it today. We just want to get a little bit more of an understanding of obviously your business, but more so around the kind of whole Mimaki relationship with Neon eCommerce Packaging and Mimaki and how that kind of kicked off. And I'll just really race through the questions, and we're just looking for just straight up answers.
Yeah,
So
all good, buddy.
no-
That's what
no
you're going to get,
formality.
straight up.
Sounds awesome. So, Sean, what first led you to search for a new industrial printer or printers for your business, and why was Mimaki included as part of this search?
I think, mate, we touched upon that once before, is that previously we had a JFX machine downstairs, and we were looking for more capacity, more speed, and more workflow. So we've upgraded the JFX to the 600, which has been absolutely outstanding. And the new machine that we've recently put in, which is the UV DTF, is another reason is that Mimaki had that machine available, and it was brand new to Australia. So it made it so much easier just dealing with the one company for both machines.
That sounds great. And what were the specific challenges or goals you were hoping to address as part of the purchase? You mentioned capacity.
Yeah, capacity and speed, mate. It was, again, when we were running the old JFX, not the old, but the previous machine.
Yeah.
What we did notice is that, again, I bang on about it all the time, speed. It's just getting the stuff in the door and getting it back out. So the 600 allows us to actually get the jobs in and out, vastly quicker and with a greater quality. Not that there's much of a difference in the machinery, but just fast and quick.
Yeah. And I mean, this is relating obviously to, I guess, before making the decision, these questions, before making the decision to sort of, I guess, commit to the machines that you have currently. So there might be a bit of overlap here with the questioning, I suppose. But, and what made Mimaki stand out compared to the other brands as part of your due diligence?
Mate, I think Mimaki had the full offering for the business that we are. Again, we're in a packaging space and we're in personalisation for packaging. So Mimaki catered more for a business like mine. Other machinery suppliers cater for, cut sheet and all sorts of different types of things, but Mimaki catered for the business that we are, which is short run packaging and personalisation. So they have a gamut of machinery that once we went in and did the research, they have other machines, not only the ones that we went in to look for, but they also have other machine offerings. So it made it a bit easier for me to deal with it.
Okay. And there's a question around sustainability, and how important were factors like sustainability for your business? And was that a big factor when you were making comparisons? And in addition, how did you find Mimaki fared against other brands when you explored this factor?
Yeah, look, that's a good question, mate. Again, sustainability is one of the cornerstones of our business. We are selling sustainable packaging. So having something, looking at the credibility of Mimaki against others, that we came back for the same reason. Is that their cornerstone, or your cornerstone of your business is about sustainability as well. So it was a good fit for us and a good fit for our clients. So when we talk to them about sustainability, we also have the backing of Mimaki to actually be able to have that conversation.
Great. Now, did you find the Mimaki consultants and the product demonstrations or any of the recommendations helpful when you made that decision? And what positive aspect stood out for you most about the consultation process when you were looking for assistance to find the right solution for your business?
Yeah, it's a good question. Yeah, again, the gentleman that we dealt with, Chris Morrison, fantastic young man. Knows his product, knows his craft, knows his machinery. So again, the expertise and the understanding of what our business is about, and conveying that to Chris. Chris then went away and built his submission around what we needed. And again, the great thing which I really appreciated from Chris is that, you know, there wasn't that overselling, you know, aspect to it where, you know, like take 3 instead of just, you only need 1. But, you know, it's going to cost you a bit more, but at the end of the day, it's one that does that job. So, you know, I appreciate that, and I appreciate the fact that they stick with you over a period, and it's a longer sales process for you guys than what it is for, you know, for machinery buyers. And, you know, again, Chris, the information that was consistent, the messaging was always consistent, and it was always about what we needed. It wasn't about what we didn't need. So I really appreciated that, and again, that's one of the reasons we stuck with Chris Morrison.
Nice. You'll like that.
Yeah, well, that went straight to camera. That's for you, Chris, eh?
So do you want to tell us which Mimaki printer models you're currently using? Do you know those?
Yep, so we have the JFX 600, which is the big boy downstairs, the big flatbed.
The 2513, yep.
2513, that's it. That is a fantastic device, and again, you know, the quality, I think I just showed you some of the quality of what we're outputting for some of our clients, and it's fantastic. And we also run the UV DTF just behind me, where we do a lot of overprints and also decals for bottles and boxes and all those type of things.
And how have each of the printers performed in your day-to-day production so far?
Yeah, look, they haven't, you know, they've delivered what's promised, and I think that's important. I think anyone that's looking for machinery, it's important that, you know, you want what you're going to get. So you want the machine to, you know, do exactly as what the marketing material around it says, and that's what we're getting. So, yeah, we're thoroughly enjoying it.
Excellent. And what's your impression of the Mimaki print quality, the speed and the efficiency in being able to meet the type of work produced by Neon eCommerce? Like, I know that you basically said that these were the key factors when you were looking around, and has it been able to meet the mark that you would hope for?
Yeah, mate, it definitely has. You know, again, I was talking to you about, you know, before when we were talking about where our business has increased in revenue is on the back of, you know, being able to give quality product out to clients. And so some of the products that we've produced, you know, some of the carton packaging that we've produced has been absolutely fantastic. You know, the quality of the print, the speed of delivery, and that's the bit that's helping us grow our business too. So again, you know, since the installation of the machine downstairs of the 600, we're now able to take on more quality tasks, and again, the clients that we're doing it for, they're coming back time and time and time again.
Brilliant. And as far as the Mimaki technology, do you think that's helped you meet customer demands, or, you know, in a way sort of expanded your service deliverability?
Yeah, again, it goes back to the, you know, we're now the capacity and the speed of what we can produce. So that's definitely helping. And I think, again, the quality, you know, we just touched on, is that the quality of the product that we're producing is fantastic.
Do you want to share a specific project or application where either printer really impressed you and your team, and what was it that impressed you about that particular application?
Yeah, we just did one, again, going back to a carton packaging. So we're coming into the Christmas period of 25. It's a busy part of our year. We undertook a project for Crocs, and the project was box related, carton packaging related, but it was a quality print on the outside and inside of the box. And you know, the reports that we're getting back and the feedback that we're getting back, they loved it. And me as a business owner, seeing it go out the door and the quality of it, it was fantastic.
Nice. Just going to move into the support and service experience. What was your experience with Mimaki's installation and training process? Was it a positive one, and what stood out most?
Yeah, mate, it was. Look, as positive as an installation can be, you know, it's always frustrating because it doesn't happen quick enough. But I think, I don't have any complaints. I don't have any real bad memories of the installations, either machine. So I think it's been positive. The speed of what they got the UV DTF up and running, I guess it's not a massive device, but the speed at what they got that running was very impressive, and the way that they trained our staff, they were thoughtful in their approach of training, and they showed them, and they've given them support over the phone since. Not that they have had a lot, but they do well. They've done a great job.
And how responsive or helpful has the Mimaki support team when you've needed assistance so far?
Mate, I think I don't get involved a lot in that. So again, I don't get complaints. As a business owner, no one's walking upstairs and saying to me, Sean, we're not hearing back from Mimaki. So I'd say that they're getting the service and the response in the timely manner what they needed. So it's good.
Yeah. And what advice would you give to other businesses considering Mimaki for industrial printing?
Yeah, mate, look, again, I recommend that everyone do what we did, take your projects out, get Chris to come and speak to you and sit there with them and run through what the actual projects are and where you see your business in the next 5 years. And if the machinery doesn't fit, with other suppliers, or if it fits with Mimaki, you've made the right choice. Again, it's just having that conversation first and foremost.
Finally, in one sentence,
oh, here we go.
Yep. How would you sum up your Mimaki experience so far?
In one sentence. Mate, the Mimaki experience is, to me, again, as a business owner of Neon, it's been flawless. It's been pleasant. There's been, no issues that I can that come to mind. And all of the people at Mimaki, including yourself, you're all very pleasant, all wanted to get the tasks done, and you all want to look to develop the business as we do in this business. So I think it's a good fit. I think Mimaki and Neon e-commerce packaging, it's a good fit for mine. I think, and hopefully moving into the new year, we'll put some more machinery in, and we'll keep these conversations going.
That's great. Let's hope so.
Yeah, fingers crossed, buddy. Yeah,
that's great.
It's good.
We're done. Mate, that's awesome.
Pleasure.
Mate, that is so good. Thank you.